Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right, today is really more of a PSA kind of thing, public service announcement, because over this past weekend, we had in the Carolinas, along the coast, experiencing Hurricane Florence. And so the IRS is offering some tax relief. And so I got my notes here to make sure that we get everything right. All right. So now it says taxpayers have until January 31st, 2019 to file certain individual and business returns and make certain payments. All right. So the IRS is providing relief to any area designated by FEMA as one that qualifies for individual assistance. And so right now that includes parts of North Carolina, but there could be other places that are added later on. Okay. So not only that, so it's not only the people that live in that area, but also people who live outside of that area, but are assisting with relief efforts. Okay. This is why you got to be a part of those qualified organizations that are doing this. So it says here that tax relief provided by the IRS delays several tax filings and payment deadlines starting September 7th, 2018 in North Carolina. And as a result, affected individuals and businesses will get until January 31st to file their returns and pay any taxes that were originally due during this period. That includes quarterly estimated tax payments that are due today, along with quarterly payroll and excise tax returns that are typically due September 30th, 2018. Businesses with extensions will also get time along with calendar year partnerships whose extensions run out today. Okay. So if you are in the disaster area, if you are in the North Carolina area that's already a part of this, where your return was due today, you now have until January 31st, 2019 to get those returns filed. Now, taxpayers who had a valid extension to file their 2017 return due on October 15th will also get more time to file, but I do believe it's still that January 31st, 2019 date, but it doesn't specify that. It also says that the IRS will also abate. That means they'll, not charge you penalties and on payroll and excise tax deposits that were due on or after September 17th and before September 24th, as long as the deposits are made by September 24th, 2018. So if you've got payroll taxes and excise taxes that were due, you've got until September 24th to pay those. The IRS also has a disaster page, which I will put the link in the comments when I'm done, so that for people who are living outside the area but are assisting with relief efforts, if you've got tax returns and such due, then you need to call the IRS, okay? People who live in the affected areas, you don't need to call the IRS. You automatically get this extension. You don't need to file any additional paperwork. It's already done. However, for those that are living outside the area that are assisting with relief efforts, you do need to call the IRS and make arrangements so that they know and they don't charge you that penalty, the penalties and interest. Okay. Because listen, don't wait until after to say, oh, I was in disaster relief, because it's much harder to get penalties removed than it is to just do the work up front. So if that's you, then you're listening to this, make sure you call the IRS. They have a number. And I will also put this in the comments, but I will give it to you. It's 866-562-5227. And so again, this is for taxpayers who are living outside of the disaster area that may be assisting with disaster relief. Okay. If you live in the affected area, you do not need to call the IRS about extending your filing deadlines. Those are already done. So let me also say this, that even though This has got nothing to do with taxes. I really want to talk about, there's going to be a lot of, the scammers are going to be out there. Okay. And we've talked about this previously. This is a time when you want to assist with those types of efforts, that you make sure that you are dealing with a qualified organization. Okay. Not just some random person calling on the phone. You need to be dealing with a qualified organization to donate those funds to, so they get to the people that need them. Okay. There's lots of them out there. Some people are, I don't want to donate to this organization. I don't want to donate to that organization. Do what you do, but you can find other qualified organizations that are assisting with hurricane relief to donate to those organizations, so that people do get help and that you're not being taken for a ride. Okay. So yeah, that's it for today, you guys. The areas I've seen the news that, there's floodwaters everywhere and people are going to be hurting. So I encourage you, like I said, to give, to help if you can, to help with those relief efforts. But like I said, just be careful about how you donate. Okay. So that's it for today's episode of Home Biz Tax Talk. And again, our thoughts and prayers are especially with those home business owners that may be in that area. Okay. Their homes and their businesses may now be gone because of this. Okay. So it's not just big businesses that had storefronts that suffered. We're also talking about people that ran businesses from their homes that now may not be able to operate. Okay. So again, our thoughts and prayers are with you. So that's it for today's episode of Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock ish, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.